right here in the middle of the room, John Katko. So thank you for setting the stage for that. That led to the current organization we have right now, which is a statewide, all-volunteer nonprofit, 501c3 organization. We're a membership organization. I'd love to talk to you more about that anytime during the conference, and we've got a table out in the lobby area there if you want to see a little bit more about what we are doing. And the focus of our work is education, conservation, and some policy work around the state as well. And if you look at our trifold display that's out there, you'll see that it sets up the very general concepts that we preach year after year after year about the benefits of wetlands. And so it really ticks off the key points of all of the wonderful things that wetlands do for us, which I think many of you are already very aware of. And only one of those is clean water. So we often talk about how wetlands are good for wildlife. They're good for recreational opportunities. They're helpful in flood control. So there's all kinds of different reasons why we want to protect our wetlands and see wetlands restored. But you know, the more I've been talking to Dr. Mitch, the more the focus seems to be that of all the important things that wetlands do, we need to employ them for the free natural services they provide of cleaning water, because everybody needs clean water. And I've seen, you know, this idea seems to be more and more commonly understood, at least among the people that I talk to. And I've seen a lot of money being put into wetland restoration in Ohio, and especially here in northern Ohio, thanks to Great Lakes Restoration Initiative and other sources of funds. Many millions of dollars have been put into especially coastal wetland restoration and upgrading wetlands that are already here and expanding some of the wetlands that used to be here. And often what I hear is that, oh good, we're finally getting the wetlands that we need to clean the water in Lake Erie and take care of these algae blooms. And I look at these projects and I ask questions of the people that are working on them and say, well, how much is this going to affect water quality in Lake Erie? And they say, well, we think it's going to, yeah, sure, we need water passing through these wetlands in order to get cleaner water in Lake Erie. But I have a feeling that that's not the main purpose that these wetlands have been restored and upgraded. They're doing a great job for improving fish stock because they're upgrading with fish passages. And that's a good thing. There's more places where these diked wetlands are articulating with the lake, allowing water to pass in and through. They're definitely helpful for migratory waterfowl, which historically has been the main reason that we have the wetlands in this area that we do now. And certainly we've got recreational capacity in these wonderful wetland upgrades and restoration projects that we've seen. But I have to ask the question, how much of this is affecting water quality in Lake Erie? And I think in order to do that, you need a large volume of water that passes through these wetlands before it gets to the lake. And I'm hoping that today we will hear from the experts, and I have a better idea of how to answer that question, is how much water can really be processed through the wetlands that we have, and how do we have to think about designing wetlands so that they are pass-through wetlands and actually make a noticeable difference in water quality in Lake Erie. So I'll leave it at that and let everybody else answer the good questions that I can only ask.